You will know when you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You will know. If there is something happening to you in your life over and over again, constantly, and that very thing is hindering you from living your best life, then it is time for a change. It is time for you to finally put your foot down so you can work on that very thing that is preventing you from living your life. Because everyone has a breaking point when enough is enough. And for me, that is with my anxiety because I am tired of worrying all the time, feeling anxious, feeling like I'm living on the edge or living in fear. I'm tired of it. So if you have anxiety, this video is for you because I have not touched on anxiety in a while and mine's is very, very high. Okay. So once you realize what you have to work on, that thing or those things that is hindering you from your life, once you realize what that is, you can finally start the healing process. Okay. What I find very interesting is now I know what's been contributing to my anxiety. I have been contributing to my own anxieties. And what I mean by that is, I am the reason why I'm always anxious. A lot of it is my fault. And the thing that's been contributing to my anxiety is social media. Enough is enough for me. Something happened recently and it's bothering me. I'm not sure if you heard what happened recently, but it was about that young girl, maybe 23, on the bus, train, and someone took her off this planet. That's been bothering me. Social media. Anytime that I open up a social media app, bad news is now everywhere. And there are times I'm not looking for these stories. It's just boom, right there. I'm scrolling, another bad story. I'm scrolling it again, another bad story. And I'm like, you know what? This is probably why I'm living in fear, feeling anxious, worrying all the time, or always depressed. A lot of this stuff is from social media. That stuff is not good for us, at least me, because I have anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder at that. Bad news and stories like that does a toll on me. And it's hard for me to recover from that because I don't want to leave my house to not even work. I'm always looking out the window, checking that my doors are locked. Things like that. Constant worrying, feeling on the edge, always feeling anxious, living in fear. A lot of this stuff is social media because I check my social media all the time. We as people we check our social medias a lot. Emails, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. Bad news is like everywhere. See, back in the day, I remember the news channel, you can only see the news on, TV or maybe even a cable, and the news was on at a certain hour. It could be between like, for me, it was 10, 11. 10 through 11 o'clock was the news, around the news. Now, these days, news is everywhere, no matter the time of the day. You open up your app, you scroll, you're just trying to check a post from a friend or something or make a post, and bam, you see a bad news story about something like a tragedy. That stuff sticks to me. Now, I mentioned once you got to heal from this. How do you heal from your anxiety? How do I heal from this? Easy. The answer is easy. I have to eliminate my social media usage. I do. I have to eliminate my social media usage because, like I said, every time I open up those apps and scroll and want to just see what's posted, I'm hit with so much bad news. That recent story of that girl being on the bus or the train, I think she was in Charleston. She was 23. I think that's her age. I could be wrong. And this guy from behind did that to her. I'm sick of feeling anxious because now it's sticking to me. All these stories and stuff that I see on social media sticks with me. And like I said, this is just one of the reasons why. Not This is not the only reason. Not social media is not my only reason why I'm on the edge, but that is one of the big ones of why I'm always feeling this way, always feeling anxious. What about you? Does social media do the same thing to you, whether you have anxiety or not? You don't need to have like a mental illness like GAD to feel some type of way when you're seeing these stories that is fed to us all day long. Because, like I said, back in the day, the news was posted at a certain hour, and it was usually posted on TV around the time that the children are asleep. Now it's all over the place all day long, 24/7. You just open your app and scroll, and voila, you see a story about something that happened, a tragedy. Now, of course, we need to be informed what's going on. That's important to be informed of weather changes, things like that, disasters around the world. I get it. To see, creepy people in your area, I get it. But other type of stories, like the one I just described, that stuff sticks to me. It hinders my life. It makes me not want to go outside, go to work, go to the market. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of feeling anxious, and I know what I have to do. I have to eliminate my social media usage. I do. Now I use TikTok because I'm starting to use the TikTok videos for my channel, and I'm a YouTuber. I make content for YouTube, so I see it on YouTube as well. But these are things that like I said, I use a lot because of for my channel reasons. But like Instagram and Facebook, I can easily eliminate those. I can. I don't post on those anyways. I don't. But I know what I have to work on in order to bring my anxiety all the way down. What about you? I would love to hear from what's contributing to your anxiety. And now that you know what that is, like, okay, so this is what's causing my anxiety. Now I got to work on it. What do you have to do? What do you have to do? I know what I have to do. What do you have to do? I'm a channel of healing, hence the channel name. So I know what I have to do to work on my anxiety. So no agenda. This was just like a vent type of video, no agenda, but I did want to show you more about GAD. So this is what I have, and I'm tired of it. I am so tired of feeling this way. Let's read it. I'm only going to read up to here, and then that's it. And that's all I have for you today. I just needed to vent because I am sick and tired of feeling anxious. Okay. And like I said, I have not touched on anxiety in a while. So let's just read more about GAD. So generalized anxiety disorder, known as GAD, is a mental health condition characterized by excessive and persistent worry, often about everyday situations. This is why the news, you guys, I stay away from the news. And I got to let my coworkers know. Coworkers or people around you, like your neighbors, your coworkers, strangers, can be like, hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this story? That has happened to me all the time. Not recently at work, but I've had some coworkers tell me, hey, have you heard about this? And I'm like, I don't want to hear these things. So people with GAD may experience excessive worry, worrying about a wide range of topics, even minor events. Difficulty controlling worry, feeling unable to stop or reduce their worry, even when they know it's not rational. Restlessness, feeling keyed up, on edge, or jittery. I mentioned that earlier, feeling like I'm living on the edge. Muscle tension, experiencing chronic muscle aches or soreness. Fatigue, feeling tired or drained. I think this is why I'm always tired and drained. Sometimes when I go back and look at my videos, I'm like, man, I look tired in the face. I will watch my own videos sometimes and I just be like, dang, I look so tired. I'm always anxious, always feeling this way. Okay. Irritability, being easily frustrated or annoyed. So true. I'm like so frustrated and annoyed. I'm like a very annoyed, frustrated person. It's my anxiety. Sleep problems, difficulty falling or staying asleep. And then other physical symptoms such as headaches, sweating, or nausea. Okay, I guess I want to read this. GAD is significantly impact a person's daily life, causing distress, impairment in social and occupational functioning, and an increased risk of other mental health conditions. The exact cause of GAD is unknown, but it is believed to involve a combination of genetic, environmental, and neurochemical factors. Okay, that's all I wanted to cover on this. Like I said, no agenda needed. Um, like I said, this was just a vent video because I'm feeling on the edge. My anxiety is really, really high. I think I do feel a lot better now that I made a video. I do feel a little better. So that is all that I have for you today. So I do want to close out by saying this. Um, if you have anxiety, GAD, find out what the root cause is. What is causing you to feel this way, and work on that. I know that social media is one, and I need to work on that. What is it that you need to work on for your anxiety? Because this anxiety thing is real and it can get out of control. It can get out of hand. Like I said, to the point where you do not even want to leave your house. Everything that you see right here on this screen, this is not good. We need to heal from this. Okay, heal from this. Do what you got to do to bring your anxiety levels low, not high anxiety, low. Okay, because low anxiety is still exceptional. Like being anxiety at a one, like, okay, you got a bill to get, you got a bill to pay, things like that. Or you're anxious because you're getting ready to speak in front of others. It's okay to feel anxious. You just don't want to feel anxious at a high level to where it's preventing you from living your best life. Okay. But like I said, it's okay to feel anxious. But if you have GAD, that's typically like we're like anxious times 10. Okay. So that is all that I have for you. I do feel a lot better. Like I said, I feel a lot better now that I'm talking about this. But hey, and not even just anxiety. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, work on yourself, whatever that is. Heal. Put your foot down. Put your foot down like, nope, enough is enough. I need to work on myself because I'm tired of feeling this way. Okay, whatever it is, whatever that thing is. Okay, and you know what? I wanted to quickly show you all this because in case you haven't noticed, I made some posts. I'm on my channel. This is my channel. My latest video right here if you haven't checked it out yet. But I made a post finally, in case you guys didn't know, that I am looking for moderators. I mentioned this in the people pleasing video that you just saw. I mentioned that I'm looking for moderators. So here's the post. You guys can take that time to read that. If you are interested in being a moderator for my channel, please head to the community post tab, which is here. Click that and then you will see this. So just read that. And then also this is where the voting is. If you want me to go live about the people pleasing video that I just did, because I think that's a great topic to go live. A lot of us suffer with people pleasing because people pleasing is linked to BPD. If you have borderline personality disorder and you do a lot of people pleasing and you would love to go live and talk more about it, then make sure that you vote. You don't have to worry about clicking, sorry, can't make it. I just had to have a second option there in order for me to make this voting thing. I had to put a second option. Just click on yes interested. If you're not interested or you can't make it, don't don't vote on that. Just click yes interested. I'm only looking for about maybe 5 votes. The point of this is because I don't want to go live and no one shows up. I don't have enough subscribers that I know for sure can join my live. So that's why I'm making it a voting thing. So if you're interested, yep, I have it listed about the more information. The date is still to be announced, so TBA. However, I do have it in this post the day of the week that I plan to do it and around the hour that I plan to do it. But the date itself is still TBA. So head on over to my community tab post so you can see these two. Like I said, I'm looking for moderators. It talks about how to qualify to be one. And then this post here is the voting to go live so we can talk more about this people pleasing situation. So if you suffer with people pleasing, I advise you all to head on over here to the community tab and vote. Like I said, I'm only looking for 5. And then so voila, that is all that I have for you all today. A lot more shorter video, so yes. But I do feel a lot better. I do feel a lot better. But we got to work on ourselves, you guys. But hey, I am the channel Healing. You found the right channel. If you can like this video, that's all I'm asking for. And I will definitely see you all in the next one.